Hello guys, this is Chicago Plays here. Today we are live to do the Tennessee Titans at the Rams for Sunday Night Football. Let's get ready to rumble. So the guy that did the Let's Get Ready to Rumble and that did the opening for the Bears game, Bears at Rams. When every time the Rams have a night game and they always do it like a night game like this, they do Let's Get Ready to Rumble. Henderson has the is the back, and they run with Henderson, and he gets about 5 yards. So, guys, we have a done. Okay, so on this channel we have a big, not big, but we have so much stuff happening on this channel, guys. Starting on Tuesday, it's not even gonna be funny. I'll name everything we're doing mostly that I have done so far that we're doing on Tuesday. Here's what we're doing. I have to make 3 more thumbnails. I have to make 2 more thumbnails, I think, tonight. Yeah, 2 more thumbnails. I didn't make the fire one, so I'll do this one. 2 more thumbnails. I'm doing the Bears. I'm doing the Bears, and then I'm doing the Bulls game tomorrow. That's it. I'm not doing play-by-play. I'm doing Tuesday, University of California, San Diego against Cal for college basketball, starting Tuesday for D1. And then I'm doing a play-by-play of Michigan State against Kansas for the State Farm Classic. Then we're doing Southern Illinois University, Southern Illinois at Arkansas Little Rock. Then UIC at Dayton. Elon at Florida Gators. I think D2 school, St. Thomas of Minnesota at Chicago State. So Chicago State's not good of a school, but Jackson State, the school that Deion Sanders coaches football, again at Illinois. My friend's going to that game. He has tickets for that. UNC Wilmington, I think it's UNCW Seahawks. I think it's Wilmington. At Illinois State. It's all college basketball. And I have 2 more. I can name the other one because I know the team on this one, and then I have to keep adding. Cooping State at Loyola Chicago, and then Western Illinois at Nebraska. Those are the only ones I have so far done. We have so many other games we're doing. What I added? Oh no, we have another one. I skipped one. Texas Southern at Oregon. So after the Cal game on Pac-12 Network, that game will hop on. I think if I can find a way to plug in my phone and have it charging the whole time in my room, and Stafford couldn't find anyone, and D'Amico actually just sacks on me. Tried to scramble in the pocket, like move around, move like side to side, and he couldn't find anyone. He stepped up a little bit, stepped back, moved side to side, and then Nico Rodriguez came in and take him down. If I can find a way to charge my phone, guys, I will put on my dad's old phone that he gave me to use for school. I will use that to watch. There's an app where you can watch Pac-12, all the Pac-12s. Like you can watch Pac-12 Oregon, Pac-12 California, Washington, and it's all free. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I can just prop on an Oregon game on there. It's free, and you can just watch it. It's an app. Sports app. And Stanford gets sacked again. Nico Longstreet got there, disrupted it, and then 2 guys on the Tennessee team swarmed in. I have the Tennessee Titans win this game because I like A.J. Peterson. I know he played for the Vikings all this time and the Lions, but I like A.J. Peterson. You know what I may do, guys? I may do this tonight and halfway through this game. It may take a while to do. I want to do FCS. It's the North Dakota State, Southern Illinois, Illinois State, Loyola Chicago, all those teams. I want to do those teams in college basketball. Just those side of the teams, not not doing Big Ten, SEC, ACC in it. I want to do like Missouri Valley Conference, Ohio Valley Conference, Horizon League, those type of leagues. In NCAA in 2K20 2K21 doesn't really matter what game. I'm just gonna simulate everyone out of the league, and there's gonna be random people in the game. I'm gonna make all the leagues. I'm gonna find each league I want to do. So I'll do Horizon League, Missouri Valley, and probably Ohio Valley, or yeah, those may be for the east side, because there'll be a lot of Illinois schools like Bradley, Loyola Chicago, Southern Illinois, Eastern Illinois, Illinois State, UIC. So they're all Illinois schools basically. Because those teams won't be hard to find because a lot of people made those schools. But I don't know what team I'm going to be. I may do Southern Illinois because that's the school I got accepted to go to. But then I'm like, it's 6 hours away from me. I'm not going to go. So I'm like, nah. But if they don't have the school in there, I'm not going to enter. The only reason I'm doing Horizon League is because of, 1, UIC, and 2, my friend goes to UW Milwaukee, the Panthers, and they're in the Horizon League, and they just got the #1 recruit guy. So that's the only reason I want to do, and I don't see a lot of people doing that type of. Then I gotta figure out what's on the West Coast. We could add, I gotta check the brackets, but the simulating is gonna take the longest time to simulate each season out, because it's gonna be like you have to do all the shit in the game, like do like the scouting, and then I turn injuries, I turn trades, and I turn off everything, so nothing I have to be every team. And then when the season starts, I turn injuries back on, because injuries in college basketball happen. So I'll simulate all that tonight, and then I'll make all the stuff, and then tomorrow morning, before I gotta watch my dog, I can stream maybe the first episode of whatever team we pick. We may do Western Illinois on the other side, because Western Illinois in North Dakota State's division, or North Dakota, South Dakota. We could do that. We may do Western Illinois. So let's see here. I gotta finish my homework up at halftime, because I gotta. Something to channel, guys. How we get to 1.1K or 1.2K before the end of the year. And then in 35 days, I want to get to a PC. I need $1,200. I need $1,200. I need 1.2K. $1,200. 1,200. And then I get my PC, because I'm trying to get a PC. A pre-built one that YouTuber uses for streaming and editing and doing what he needs to do and working. So it's like that. He likes it. It's a good PC. And it's not expensive. He spent $1,000 on it, but like I found cheaper. That's just basically that does the same thing. I'll do that. Get that. I want to get another monitor. I have a monitor that I use, PC monitor that I use for gaming. For my Xbox and Switch and stuff. And then I want to get a not microphone. I want to get a oh my god, I forgot what it is. A webcam, so then I can stream off of my PC. If AJ Brown goes off for 2 to 3 touchdowns, I'm gonna lose fantasy. But I have Khalil Herbert to go tomorrow, still my fantasy team. I still have Allen Robinson, Khalil Herbert, Bears defense, and the Bears kicker. The Bears kicker gave me like two field goals. Or 1 field goal, like an extra point, I'm gonna win. And then he has Tyler Higbee, and he has AJ Brown. And Mark Owens gonna get limited snaps tomorrow. He's gonna get like a picture. He's gonna be on limited snaps, so Khalil Herbert's gonna be the starting running back because of Damian Williams is out. Williams is out for the Bears, so that's good. And Khalil Herbert has not been a bad running back, so if he gets me a touchdown tomorrow, and he gets me a couple yards, I win. A lot of yards, I win. Only reason I won this fantasy is because I think I got like 30 plus points. Got 35 points with With Jonathan Taylor. Then I got like 20 plus points with Brown. Tywood Brown. And I got like 30 plus points with Justin Herbert. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Oh, I know what it is. It could be AJ Brown tripping Ramsey, or Ramsey could be taunting or something. So, like, I won. No, I didn't know Kittle was going to be activated. I thought he was going to be activated off of the IR and play next week. He got activated, got 20 plus points today. I'm like, shit. I put Uzama in instead of him, and I saw him on my IR. I'm going to take him off, and I'm going to drop. Oh, Ramsey gets an unsportsmanlike conduct. That's his first one. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. If my Counts team can win next Saturday, we're gonna make the bowl game, because number one team has to lose. I don't know why they lost 2 games, but they're still number one for NJCAA. If they lose to this one school, Lackawanna College, we're gonna move up. Or if there's other team that's in second lose, if they reschedule a championship game in the conference championship game, and Minnesota West can win, Minnesota State, I think it's Minnesota State, can win. I don't know, it's still Minnesota school. I think it's Minnesota State. They can win against Itasca. It's an Itasca, Minnesota. We're going to take second, and we're going to make the bowl. But all we need is number one team to lose to Lackawanna. Itasca to lose to Minnesota State. And then if we lose one more game, and it's a close game against Georgia Military, and we lose like a touchdown, 3 points, 2 points, like we did to the number one team, we can still make a bowl. We can still make the bowl game. We can still make a championship game. Because if the team that's in, they're playing last on November 19th on like Friday night under the lights at 8 p.m. Eastern. They're not that good. We beat them 17-6. I think it was the first game of the season. It was a Thursday game. I streamed it. I think we won it that day, but we were trying to get our feet under them with the new team and everything. So like we didn't win by a lot, but that team, when you look at their schedule, when you look at their record, they're not that good. If we can win and destroy them, if we could beat Georgia Military, we're good. If we lose, but we keep it close, not get it blown out, like we did against Iowa Central in week 2, second week, then we're gonna be basically in the championship game. Because if the top team loses, and they'll have 3 losses, but no, if we lose one more game and they lose, they have one more game, we have 2 more games. They lose to Lackawanna, and we lose to Georgia Military, we'll be tied, and then we're not going to make the bowl game. They're not going to make it because, so we can't really lose. Only if like Itasca loses, and then like they schedule them in there, I don't know. Hoping we make a bowl game because we're hosting. Going deep! And almost picked up by JC Jackson. No. Chris Jackson, sorry. There's a couple of Jacksons. A lot of Jacksons. What I may do tomorrow is go through the roster. If I can get this set up, guys, for tomorrow, and I have all the teams that I want to put on the thing, what I want to do is I'm going to do Western Illinois division. Basically, the Missouri Valley will be all Illinois teams, like one team. One team, Drake, will be the only team that, it'll be Illinois State, Bradley, Loyola Chicago, Southern Illinois. It'll be Eastern, Southern, Loyola Chicago, Bradley, Drake, and it'll be one other team. That's really good. And that's it. That's going to be in the Missouri Valley. In the horizon, it'll be Northern Kentucky, Milwaukee, Cleveland State, a couple of teams that are up there. Western Illinois division is going to be easy. It's going to be like North Dakota State, South Dakota State, Western Illinois, and one other team. That's going to be on the other side. That's going to be where Minnesota division is. San Francisco's going to run it and get taken down at like 19-20 of the Tennessee Titans. Monthly late nights outside, so I want to do that series instead of doing try to find a game in S any in SN on the SNES, and then oh that game's shit, can't play it. So I'll get stream guys tomorrow for about an hour and a half or so. We're gonna play. I think I'm gonna do Southern Illinois because that's a team I got. That's the college that I applied to over the winter break last year, and I got in. But then it was like 6 hours away. So it's like, well, I don't want to go 6 hours away and have to do more. I don't want to go 6 hours away and then, yeah. So like all the other schools I applied to were close. Like I applied to Governor State, an NAIA school. I'm just going off like the sports you guys know. And that's only like 40 minutes away, 45 minutes away, so that's close. NIU, hour, 40 to 40 minutes, depends on the traffic. That's close. So it's not that far. Those are the three schools I got into. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I'll go for like bachelor's. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting associates this year. I don't know if I'm gonna go for bachelor's. If the school says I need to do more shit, like gen eds, I'll be like, well, my gen eds say at my community college I've finished everything. And then when I do my gen ed, like I was gonna go to governors and NAU, but I had to do more gen eds, and I want to be there for another 3 years. I'm like, come on. Okay, let me get this thing set up for the thing in 2K21 on my Switch, guys. Give me a quick second. Actually, no, it's on my Switch. I'll just keep it here. Oh, look at my phone. Let me tell you guys the teams I'll be doing. That foot steps back, and it gets battened down. And smash down the field. That one got blocked by the... There's a pass, and it got blocked. Got tipped at the line, and it is now 4th and 4 for the Rams. Okay, let me get this set up, guys. Thanks, guys. Oh, scrolling time, my mic is muted. Whoops. And now Cooper Cup doesn't do, they don't let Cooper Cup do anything. So for college basketball, they're going to do FCS. That's with the Missouri Valley Conference and all those conferences, not the big ones that are like everyone always does. So let's go look up all the conferences in college basketball, and I'll name the ones I want to do. Ohio Valley. We got 2 teams from there that are from Illinois. I forgot the one team because I'm always going off of football. We're going to do Belmont, Morehead State, Murray State, Eastern Illinois, Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, and there's one other team. I think I'm going to do Jackson State, Eastern Kentucky, or Austin Peay. P-E-A-Y. Alright, we're going to do Ohio Valley. We could do West Coast. I know West Coast is not in the FBS, but like Gonzaga's, you're like the Gonzaga, BYU, like that conference plays a lot of big conferences of college basketball, so I may do them. May not do them because I'm gonna do conferences that nobody like really like watches as much. Missouri Valley people watch a lot because of like Loyola Chicago, and you got Drake was good, was like undefeated for a while, and then they dropped and stuff, and then Summit League is the league with Western Illinois. So I got South Dakota State, North Dakota State, North Dakota, Western Illinois. No, Landry entering tonight at 8.5 sacks this season, most through 8 games for the Titans. Kevin Byard, 22 interceptions last 5 seasons, second most in NFL during that span. Xavier Howard had 24. Entering tonight. Under the 2. Harold Landry the 3rd, and Kevin Byard are the 2 big names on the defense. My brother actually needs a shave. He was close. One on the offense. Vance Jefferson. My headphones now. So I'm gonna start making all this stuff tonight. I'm gonna watch the game day tonight. Maybe play some Call of Duty. Maybe. I may. So I'm gonna do was, you know, we may do this season. So I may pick a couple teams, and then we may just simulate the whole season in 2K. It's just like if the team, someone made the court, basketball court, and jersey and everything. That's a bad screen. Wow. I don't think Stafford saw the guy running up the middle, and he just threw it in the back of his lineman. It's supposed to be a screen, but he didn't see the guy. It's a bad screen. So he's running. He's running up and he throws. He tries to throw it to, I think, Harris, 27, and he threw it into his linebacker. Stafford's going deep now, and try to find. Good. Try to go Higby, but it was way too short. I was going to do NJCAA stuff, but then I have to make all the courts, I have to make all the jerseys, I have to make everything. And it's going to take me forever to do that. I did that in 2K19 on Xbox. I think that was when 20 came out. And then I did it, and then my file got corrupted, and then I stopped playing it. So let me simulate everything here. We're doing a best of one game, because that's what college football playoffs are. For bowl games, salary cap is off because those salary caps in there. Trades are off. Injuries are off. Not gonna be every team. Back in a half minute here, guys. 15 seconds left. 3-0 Rams and the Tennessee Titans and the football. I'm just checking if they have the actual teams in the game. I'm gonna have to simulate through the whole season. I'm just gonna look up if they have the actual points that I want to use. If they do, we're good. If they don't, then we gotta figure out what to do. What I could do is download 2K19, and if the servers are still up from and I don't think 19 will have servers up because I know it's 22's out. If 19 has servers up, still I will download every single logo port that I need. You know, I just use it on there. Cause I know people on Xbox will make it. I was thinking, who do I need for my tight ends? I think the Bengals on a bye week next week. And in the first quarter, and I was like, oh, George Kittle came off the list. For announced when he had the bye week, or they didn't, they're way back at the end. And I'm going to get him off. We're going to drop Corey Davis because he's been out for the Jets. Drop him. I'll probably pick up James Conner. Use him because our Bears have the bye week, so I need a running back, another wide receiver. I could add if Antonio Brown is not injured and playing next week because they're on the bye this week. I'll put him in. I'll have Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, James Conner, Antonio Brown, maybe Emmanuel Sanders I'll keep in with, no, Donovan Peoples-Jones, sorry, with Antonio Brown, George Kittle, Heinwood Brown, Marquise Heinwood Brown. Cowboys defense, I may drop because they didn't do good this week against the Broncos, so I don't know if I want to keep them. I'll see what defense is still up. And I'm going to put Younghoe Koo in because he's a good kicker, and I like him. Kickers don't really matter to me much. I could put Mark Ingram, man. I may drop Mark Ingram. I'm going to drop Corey Davis for James Conner. I'm going to drop Mark Ingram for George Kittle to add him on the defense that is up is the Patriots defense is really good right now. Really good. I want to see what they're playing. Patriots are playing Cleveland. Yeah, I don't know if I want to pick the Patriots defense or just keep the Cowboys because the Cowboys are playing next week. Atlanta. I don't know, because Bears on a bye right now on next week, so I gotta figure out what defense. It's Kansas City, 14 points. Indianapolis, 12. 11 from the Rams. I may just pick up Tennessee's defense. They're not that bad of a defense. I'll pick up Tennessee's because they've been not a bad defense. I'm just gonna play the Saints. If they can handle the Rams and they don't do that bad, I'm gonna tank them. And then I'll drop the Cowboys defense, and I'll have my team as Justin Herbert next week because the Bears are on the bye. Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, James Conner if he didn't get picked up. McNichols goes nowhere. Antonio Brown and Jonathan Peoples-Jones because Odell's gone, so he's the second wide receiver on the Browns. George Kittle's tight end. Marquise Harvard-Brown is my flex player. Tennessee's my defense, and Younghoe Koo's my kicker. I always went with Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker's like, you know what? The Bears kicker, Kyle Santos, has been a really good kicker when he's kicking for the Bears. When he is kicking extra points at field goals for the Bears. He's been really consistent. I think he broke the consecutive record, field goals, field goals made or kicks made, Bobby Gold's consecutive streak. Yeah, so AJ Brown missed it and tried to jump and catch it, but 4th and 6, and it is a punt for the Tennessee Titans. I was gonna do Mooney and not have Robinson, but like, you know what? Every time I drop someone on my team or pick up someone and when they're on my bench, they do amazing. When I put them in the lineup, they do shit. So like, James Conner dropped him. I had him on my team against the Packers. He does amazing. I had Kittle on my bench. Barty wasn't gonna play today this week. Does amazing. I dropped Down Peoples-Jones after I picked him up earlier this week. And I dropped him yesterday when I was sitting at my football game, watching it. I'm like, I'll just drop him and then pick him up later. Does amazing. Some other guy dropped. Does amazing. I'm like, come on. Everyone I dropped does amazing. And then I pick up, like, Emmanuel Sanders, Miami last week. And then they play Jacksonville. Oh, they're going to do amazing. No targets, and then he does shit today. So, like, what's the point of even doing that? So I'm going to drop Emmanuel Sanders. And then it's going to pick up Down Peoples-Jones because he'll be the main target besides Jarvis Landry. I'm gonna work out. Okay, we got Illinois State on here. I can add them. And so if I don't find the team, I'm gonna take that team and drop them. Like Southern Illinois is not a team in here. Oh, Sing 2. I want to see this movie. I saw the Sing 1 and that was amazing. I think I saw Sing. I don't know if I saw. It was my last day of senior year. Like, you know, when the seniors like end on like a Friday and then they have like finals week and then. Oh no, it was the last day of my senior year of high school. It wasn't like the last day of school. It was like it wasn't like the last day of like high school. It was the last day of all the seniors being there, like school. I started to go there for check and stuff. But the last day of high school, senior year of high school, actually being in class, and have to go back for finals or anything, and just for graduation and practice and stuff. And in my 8th period class, it was my writing class. We had a writing class one semester, and then the second semester you have a reading class. So it'd be like, okay, if you had a reading class, you have writing. If you have a writing class, you have reading. So you flip flop. And I had the writing class, English writing class. I had the reading in the first semester. Second semester was my writing class. And the last day we did something, and then we watched Sing to end the day. And it was awesome. I love Sing. Sing was a good movie. The fuck are these graphics are showing on the fucking TV? Oh, this song that they're using in the background, I think they use that for kicking and screaming. I think that's one of the songs, that was like they like revamped it, but that's one of the songs I really, so I'm gonna make a tier list, guys, on my favorite Christmas movies. And I'm gonna make like a slideshow of my favorite Christmas movies, and we're gonna do it from there. My favorite Christmas movies so far: Christmas Story, Home Alone 1 and 2, Christmas with the Cranks, a couple other movies that are just not coming to me. Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger when he's trying to get that action figure doll, the superhero action figure doll for his son. And he goes out these stores and the mailman is with them and he's trying to get the same thing, like the postman is trying to get the same thing as him. They go in the stores and then at the end they go to the parade thing and something happens and then they can get it. I'll start on the Lambs. Sorry, I've got Tessie punning. On the Lambs, sorry. 13:25 left. Blind Allen. The Paul has the logo. So the Paul has one. You know what we're gonna do? We may not do the season here. We're gonna do is I'm gonna do like we're gonna stream like the Paul's whole season. I'm gonna just stream like games that like the teams have like the logos in the game. Yep, no Illinois schools being here besides Loyola, DePaul, Illinois, Northwestern, and maybe NIU. That's it. That's it. What we may do is like this. We may do some teams season. We're gonna pick a couple games that have two teams in the game. I'll simulate through a little bit, and I'll just put the teams in and do it. Or I may just pick like teams that are like the teams over there, like overseas teams, like Barcelona, like the Europe teams, and just add those teams in there and use those teams because then those are people that are makeshift people and don't know who they are. And safety, safety. Oh, that's why I matter. Safety. They didn't change. They didn't flip the camera. They didn't turn the camera. But Stafford was going down for safety. If I was gonna be grounding, got picked off. So no safety. Rams. Tennessee picks off the Lampsey. If Tennessee could do good against the Lampsey, they'll play New Orleans with a backup quarterback. Simmons almost got a safety on, almost got the safety, but I thought it was going to be textual grounding in the safety because in the end zone. But he picked them off. So I'm going to pick up the Lance defense only for 1 week, anyways. And then if Tennessee does good, I may not put the Bears defense in for against Baltimore. Because Baltimore's going to destroy the Bears. And then I'll put them in for the Detroit game. I may do that, so I could use a different defense for a couple weeks. We may do, if UNC Wilmington is in this game, well, coordinator will do that against Illinois State. We'll do Kansas, Michigan State. We'll do touchdown, wide open. Anthony Swain, Jeff Swain. 6-3, Tennessee, let's go. If NIU is in the game, then we'll do NIU Washington. We'll just do some teams that I want to do, but I'll be basically their season. Let's check. No, I can't do just NIU. I have to spell Northern Illinois. I think Northern Illinois is going to be in this game because I searched Western and Southern and it didn't pop up. Oh. Can't spell. God, like the switch is hard. No, Northern Illinois in the game. Only teams we could really do is if UNC Wilmington is in the game, we'll do them. But if I'm not gonna make the quarter jerseys and stuff. That's gonna take forever. I'm just gonna look up NCAA and see if they have the courts, and they do not. That's weird. Oregon and Oregon State's in this game. I'm gonna look up Michigan State's schedule here. Hoping Kansas. Well, Michigan State has a lot of teams that are gonna be in this. Michigan State's schedule is basically Kansas, Western Michigan, Butler, Eastern Michigan, Loyola, Chicago. Right? Wow. Loyola, Chicago, Michigan State on November 24th. They play at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's 10 Central my time. So, if he would have went down, it would have been. If he would have went down, Stafford, the momentum of the ball was out of the end zone, would be at the half-yard line for the Rams. But he didn't. He went in the end zone, tried to break it, and he threw a pick, and then he gave up and then they scored a touchdown. Let's see, what other teams are there? Who's playing on Thursday? Oh, DePaul plays Wednesday. Let's see. We can check Western, like all the teams, because we could. And Michigan State has all these teams. And Michigan's in this game. Western Kentucky, Michigan State. I don't know if they're gonna have like Western, Eastern, Southern. I don't think there is Southern Michigan. No, that probably is. I thought thoroughly for the Titans to walk it off. Sorry. I think it's do all like the main games. Like I'll do Michigan State, Kansas. I'll do UCL. Picked off again. Kevin Bayer picked off. Let's go. Let's go. Now I want to pick up Tennessee's defense. Oh, we don't need Derrick Henry right now. We don't need Derrick Henry. The defense can play. You know, just saying that like we lost Derrick Henry, but we're gonna play good. Let's see. I thought. Hold on. I want to go the top 25 of college basketball and go through their schedule there. We got day one. We'll do Michigan State, Kansas, and that's it. We're not gonna do Kentucky, Duke. I don't care for them. That's a week one. We're not gonna do any for the Wednesday. Thursday, nothing, and it's just George Washington, Maryland. Friday, if SMU's in the game, we'll do SMU, Oregon. We'll do Nova, UCLA. Let's see. Nope, nope. Nah. Weird, you can't do abbreviations in this. It's like. Damn. I won't be home from Maryland, Michigan State. I kind of. No, actually. I will. Not, no, actually, I won't. That's football, sorry. I gotta go basketball. I really want to stream Texas Gonzaga, but I won't be home. Because I gotta go out to dinner, and then I don't know what time we'll be home, and then I may hang out with my parents down there, watch some football, or whatever's on, Bulls game or something. But here's what we're doing. This is what we're calling on Saturday, guys. This week, this is what we're calling this week for games. We have the Blackhawks game going on now, and we have this game. Tomorrow is the Bulls, Brooklyn Nets at the Bulls, and Bears at Pittsburgh. We're not calling any of those games. Just go do Gamecast. Thursday is going to be 50 million games. Kansas, Michigan State, Southern Illinois, Arkansas Little Rock, UIC Dayton, Texas Southern, Oregon, Elon, Florida, some Minnesota, St. Thomas, Minnesota team against Chicago State, Jackson State against Illinois, UNC Wilmington against Illinois State, Cooping State against Loyola, Western Illinois against Nebraska, Eastern Illinois against Northwestern, Pittsburgh at Chicago for hockey, Southern Illinois University Edwardsville against Marquette, Dixie State against Gonzaga, Bradley against South Dakota State. Northern Illinois, Washington, we may call that game as play-by-play. Don't know yet. Depends on if I'm going to be tired. We may call it because it won't be too late. And then we're going to call Michigan State and Kansas as play-by-play. And then you at California State, CSUB against UCLA. You at UCSD against Cal. And then a couple other night games. Let's check. I think Eastern Washington against Savannah. And maybe the St. Mary's game. I don't know yet. Gotta check on the Pac-12 games. I may get my dad's thing. I may figure out. You know what? I'm gonna look up. For now, I'm not gonna make this right now. Wait, download that thing on my phone, my dad's phone, because I'm gonna watch the Oregon game on there. I was confused, and then they went back. Hey, Celiant. What's up? How's it going, buddy? Or whoever you are. How's it going? How's your day been? What you do today? Oh, sorry, it's I keep forgetting to do the extra point. I should just put it, and if they miss, I'll just look. Southern channel, and then it says PC over there. I'm trying to get a PC. I have a computer monitor. I just want to get a PC so I can stream better, so I'm streaming off my laptop. Because my laptop sometimes crashes and doesn't work, and it's like, ugh. How's your day been? Southern channel. I'm trying to get to 1.2K before the end of the year. I want to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I already got there. I'm trying to get to 1.2K, 2K by the end of the year, 2,000, and I also want to get a PC by December 13th. That is a Monday, or that week, the 11th, 12th, or 13th. That's the weekend and the Monday, because I'm off of school on my winter break. So you guys want to help me? You guys can join my membership. You guys can join my membership. You guys can super chat me. You guys can super sticker me. You guys can just send tips and stuff in the chat. You guys can help me. It's $1,200 to get there. So with doing YouTube, grinding up the videos, and all you guys watching will get me revenue. You guys subbing. You guys doing memberships to me. Like doing my $4.99 membership. You guys super chatting me, tipping me, whatever. Well, I'll get there little by little. So, yeah. And I like to do different games that now people can watch on TV. Like, people want to watch Hawaii. Well, you can't really watch Hawaii because sometimes they don't stream it on their website. or they're never on TV because Hawaii's never on TV because they never. And Stanford wants to do his own lineman and he gets sacked by Jeffrey Simmons. And now Rams are punting. Ram got landing to the. Well, actually, Simmons pushes our lineman into Stafford. He hit him and then he sacked him. So tomorrow, we're not doing any play-on-play, guys. Tomorrow's my day off. I'm just going to be doing game stats of the Brooklyn Nets at Chicago. My Gamecast, you guys will see that from Yahoo Sports. And then you guys will also be seeing the Bears at Pittsburgh. And then Tuesday, I'm streaming like 20 college football games in the Blackhawks hockey game. I'm doing 2 play-on-plays on Tuesday. I'll be doing Michigan State, Kansas at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then at 10 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing NIU, Northern Illinois at Washington. That's the only one I gotta figure out where they'll stream the game at for the NIU Washington game. If it's on Petro Network or anything, I'll figure out a live stream for it. I'll have to stream off by phone and hook it up to like the computer and do it that way. I'm gonna hit the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back, and when I get back, we will call the rest of this half to halftime. Hey guys, we're back. So I gotta at halftime. I gotta figure out if I can cast, like I can screencast my phone to my TV and the app will work. It goes. Who's this? Oh, Deontay Foreman, the guy that played for Texas, and then he was on the Texans. He played for Texas, and then he was on Texans, and then he got cut, and then he just been everywhere, and then he's been picked up, and then he got picked up here because of the injury. He was on the team. There's a live app you guys can watch like Pac-12 games on. And Michael Johnson goes nowhere. He gets blown up. But I'm gonna do it at halftime. I'm gonna cast my phone to my TV, and if it works, so I can shut my phone off, then I will. If not, I'm gonna keep my phone on low battery, like show it down. I'm gonna close my phone, do everything to it, and just have my phone hooked up to the TV and just use that. And stream the NIU, because the NIU Washington games are Pac-12 Network. And I want to do the NIU game, because my cousin went to NIU, and he still goes there, he films. He filmed last year volleyball, because volleyball was going on doing. Last year, he did that, because some teams weren't playing, so he did that. He did offsides on the, well, it could be false start or offsides on the RAMS. You can watch on here. Oh, 52 on the defense. You can watch it in Pac-12 Arizona, Pac-12 Bay, Pac-12 Washington, Pac-12 Oregon, and Pac-12 Los Angeles. And it's each, like, school. So, like, around there, you see if they're not streaming the game, you gotta go through all of them to see if it works. On the move. Yeah, I tried to screen mirror my phone, is that way working? Oh, that's why I'm not. I was like, why is nothing connecting? Like, oh, I forgot I'm off the internet. What? When I stream the NIU game, there won't be a lot of stuff streaming anyways, because everything will be over. A lot of games will be like. Hey, let me screen mirror my phone quickly. Actually, no, let me not screen mirror my phone, honey. Okay. I don't want to screen mirror my phone, honey. I don't want to screen mirror my phone. I want to see if I can do like, you know, Chromecast? Yeah, I can do your phone. Some apps can do Chromecast through your TV. And I just click it and then it will say AirPlay. So you just click, okay, so I want to do, back out there, I want to do this game. I'll back out, I'll zoom back in. If it doesn't work, then I will have to AirPlay my, like I'll screen mirror my thing. It'll be really small. Or I gotta watch it off my phone. Or I gotta see if like YouTube is streaming it. I just watch it through a YouTube stream. Or I gotta go through like a live stream app somewhere and find it and do it. The way I want to do that, Washington. Yep, you can't like Chromecast. This app won't work. Because of file face mask on the Rams and so I guys got a Chrome basically use my dad's phone. Just hook it up to the charger. Have my phone charged like 100%, so I can use it to like show you guys like stats. Let's see if I can screen mirror my dad's phone to it. Let's see. No, in a minute. I'm gonna do my dad's phone. I'm gonna go to the settings and grab it where my phone never shuts off. Oh, let me see. I don't remember where I go for that. I think it's display brightness. Auto lock can never. Brightness goes all the way up. Let's see, honey. Good quick, guys. I'm not watching the game right now. I'm trying to do this thing on my. So I get everything set up for later. Because if I don't get this NIU thing to work, I may have to skip the NIU, do a play of it. That's the only issue I'm going to have with it. Yep. Never have my phone shut off. And then we go back to the app. I'm going to have my phone charging the whole time. Oh, my app's not even opening. Yep, it works. Let me go on my phone if I can find the remote I'm looking for. I don't have Pac-12. My grandpa had Pac-12 on Dish Network. He has Dish, and because Dish, he's Italian. They're Italian, so he was listening to like the Italian stations, and everything for Italy. Like he listened to like Italy TV, like the news on Italy, on Italian TV. He'll watch like the Italian church. He'll watch all these Italian stuff, and they don't have it anymore. And then he like lost, like he doesn't have like ESPN, doesn't even have a lot of stuff on it. Like I'm way mad. He doesn't have like NBC Sports Chicago, doesn't have Pac-12 Network anymore. He doesn't have ESPN, Fox Sports. He doesn't have any sports packages besides first down. I think he ran it. I think Tannehill took it himself and just could be sneaked it in. 4 minutes left until halftime, and 2018, I went to watch that Monday night game. It was Redskins. I don't know who they were playing, but Redskins were good then. It was Washington. They were called Redskins back then, 2018. They were really good. I don't know who they were playing. And I couldn't watch it because I couldn't use my data because we didn't have unlimited data at the time. We got unlimited data last year. And I was like, I really want to watch it, so I had nothing really to watch. And then he doesn't have like NHL Network. He doesn't have NFL Network. He has NHL Network. That was in 18. I don't think he has it now. But they didn't show any games because the season started. Blackhawks won like 10 to something. 10 to like, they won a big margin against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And my mom and dad were helping my aunt and uncle. They're moving before that year, and I couldn't watch anything basically. Besides, the only game I could watch was when I think it was on CBS. I don't know if it was CBS on Thursday Night Football on CBS or NBC or whatever it was. They had the Buccaneers game on there. The Buccaneers game with James Winston was still quarterback. They were on there. It was on, I think it was on CBS or it was on Fox or I don't know what it was on. But it was on main TV. And basically tried to run himself through Wildcat and couldn't get in. And that's the only thing I watched. And I watched like NHL Network a little bit to get updates on the Blackhawks game, but I really want to watch it and not use data. The only thing I could do at my grandma's house was homework. And then I had to do some stuff at home because I have my grandma don't have internet. They don't have like a computer to print anything. They had a computer, then they took it out. And they had no printer, nothing, so I go home and did that. I got my app on my Xbox with. But next time, like I go to my grandma's house, I have to stay at my grandpa's house. Like stay overnight or something. And so I will bring my Switch. Then I can play all my Switch games on there. I can play baseball, I can play basketball, and I'll be at baseball. I can play Mario games. I have some Mario campaign games I can play. I have some Pokemon. So I have a lot of games I can play on my Switch. And then I have unlimited data, so I can just watch stuff on my phone and do stuff on my phone. I wish Hulu had, but HBO Max and all the other stuff had Netflix and Disney, where you could download stuff on Hulu. Because if you could download stuff and I could download through my Switch, I could just watch it off my Switch on like an airplane, or if I go to my grandma's house, I bring my Switch with, or I go to someone's house and I stay overnight. Timeout, Rams. Oh, timeout, Tennessee. Oh, Rams took timeout, I was right. I got going now, but I don't know when the Rams took timeout. Basically, after next week, none of my players basically are on the bye. Because Cousin Hummer was only on the bye 2 weeks ago. So I used Joe Burrow for 2 weeks. And then, that was a smart idea, I did that. And then the Bears on the bye, Ravens already on the bye. Buccaneers already on the bye, so none of my players will. Only team that's basically not on the bye yet. I don't think Indianapolis is on the bye yet. But I could put Khalil Herbert in, and then I could put in 2 running backs. I have 2 good running backs. I have James Conner. I have to figure out if Khalil Herbert's going to play when Dan Montgomery and Williams are like fully healthy. And then Cohen comes back. They may use Cohen. Play fake! Touchdown! Ryan Tannehill faked it off the middle. Let's go! I hate the Rams because everyone's like, oh, Rams are the new Golden State Warriors now. Huh? Or if I could find guys a game, an NCAA football, whatever. I may look that up right now. Blackhawks same. Predators are going to overtime. Let me see if this one guy's on that streams like retro games and stuff, like sports retro games, see if he's on or anything. If he is, I can see if he's not live. I think tomorrow I'm gonna watch TV all day, get ready for the Bears game, and do a little bit of homework. I have to write a script, watch my dog downstairs all day, maybe play a little bit of Vanguard tomorrow, and tonight I'm gonna play a little bit of Vanguard and then I'm gonna do one homework assignment, guys, at halftime. I can do it after the game. I can do it half of it. I'm gonna make all my thumbnails tonight and tomorrow for Tuesday. I got so much stuff on Tuesday. Then Saturday I have to make all my thumbnails because Friday, and my friend could go to the college football, my college team's football game, basketball games, and then women's, both. Then I'm gonna go to both. If he only could go to like the men's game, then I'll go to men's game. If he can't, go to any, I'm just gonna go to the end of the women's game, and then go to the men's game to film. And then if my friend can go, I'm gonna go to both. But if he can't go to one of them, then I'll just go to the men's game because I'll drive. And then I'll ask him right now. I gotta keep asking him if he can go, if he can go, if he can go. So I keep asking him. Hey, Blackhawks won. Blackhawks won the blanket. Woo! I got it. I'm showing you. I don't know what I'm gonna watch tomorrow. I may watch the Colin Kaepernick TV show when he was like starting to be a kid. I don't know. I kind of want to watch it. I like documentary shows. Like they like pick a high school team or a college team, like JUCO, like high school, JUCO, high football or basketball or whatever. And they go through the season of that season, and they go through it. Like Town High, they went off of a Georgia team, and they went off a Georgia high school team. Then they did fourth and forever. They did this season when it came out this year. They did last year season. They came out to this year. They did Tennessee 2 years ago. They did a 4-1. The 4-1. They did two schools. They were in the same city. They're like rivals, and they did that. So then they the last two episodes where they played each other and stuff like that. So they did the last game of the season once they played. So the last two seasons, ending of the one season episode, they did the pre-game up to it. Then this last one, they played the game, and they did after the season. It was awesome. And then they did, so I want to keep finding more of those type of shows, and I like watching those. I don't know if Hulu has anything, but I don't like Hulu because Hulu, I have ads. My brother gets Hulu for free because he does Spotify Premium, so he gets that in Showtime, and he does ads on Hulu. But I can watch Hulu off my Switch. I always wish Hulu, the Switch added Disney or Netflix or HBO Max to it. But they have YouTube and Hulu. If I watched Hulu and I had actual Hulu Premium, the one that no ads, then I'll be happy. If I can ask my friend, hey, can I use your Hulu? He says, yeah, sure, then I will be happy, but I don't really. Dang it. Take me 2-minute warning, guys. Let's see. Hey, Blackhawks won today. Let me see something. So happy Blackhawks got a win today. Oh, 21-30, sorry. I was gonna look up something I forgot I was gonna look up. I'm pissed off right now. I'm gonna look up. Oh no, I was gonna play I was gonna look up something on SNES, so I'm gonna look it up tomorrow. I'm looking up like shows like Last Chance U. It's like community college football. They do teams that like people that like did bad during like D1 and they all went to community college and then they go a season out for them, like the good schools. Like East Mississippi Community College is really good is a really good community college program for football. And there's some in that seasons they have players from like different states, like the Independence, Kansas one they had season 1 of it. That's season 3 of the Last Chance U, but season 1 of the new school. They had one quarterback that was on Florida State, and then something happened, and then he got another chance by the community college, and there you go. Warriors of Liberty City, no, 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 no. All this stuff they're showing is like they're not showing from Hulu. You gotta look at shows that are on Hulu. I'm gonna try to watch Friday Night Lights. Last Chance U football basketball is really good. Texas 6 is good, but it's like Texas 6 is like uh Texas team high schools that play 6-man football. You gotta get used to that, and it's like, well, I couldn't get in. I watched a little bit, and I couldn't get into it. Got into it, but like, I only want to watch Town, Texas, but like, get to pay for it. If Rams don't do anything here, Tennessee gets a ball to start the second half. Countdown High was really good. Friday Night Lights is good. I want to watch that. Jeffrey Simmons has 3 sacks already on. Let's go grab my switching and look up stuff on Hulu, and see if there's anything to watch on there. If there is, I can just watch it on here tonight on Hulu. But Hulu is really shitty because I have the ad version, so like there'll be ads playing, and I'm like, oh, I only want to keep watching, but I have to wait for an ad. But if I'm like playing and watching something, that's fine. But if I'm like just sitting there and watching something, and Hulu's that good. But Paramount Plus, I had the free version. I tipped at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 13 for the Rams, and then they'll punt. If the Tennessee Titans score here, they get the ball back at the half. Rams just punting to Tennessee. Nintendo gets sacked. Huh? Ooh, the Sega Genesis Online is free to download. But the N64 one isn't. We may play, guys, on the channel from Sega Genesis off my NES and my Switch. I got a minute, I'm going to say my time pass quickly. Okay, we're back, guys. If you guys want me to play Sega Genesis off of my Switch, I love Sega Genesis games. I played a little bit of them during the season. Oh, it's free to download, but you need a paying Nintendo Switch Online expansion membership is required. Let me just check how much it is first. But it's like it's free to download, but you have to pay to actually use them. Individual, $42.19 a month. Family is $72. The one that I pay for is just like $19.99 a year. Like if Sega Genesis was free and like the other one wasn't, I would have been happy. I know they're coming out with a Star Wars game for free on the Switch, but 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Yeah, he got it on Sports Iconic on the pick, and now he's got another on Sports Iconic. He should be gone. There we go. Hoping they say something about this. Okay. So the one that just happened I didn't see, got in a Sports Iconic, the other one was a personal foul when he shoved down AJ Brown. You know, after he got the pick. After and he got the first foul that he got, so that's why Mike Vrabel was going berserk, and then they fixed it. We're trying to go quickly to get a field goal, so that they can field goal or touchdown, so then they can double up on the next one, because they get the ball at half, after half. Well, there is Pokemon TV on the Switch, so you can watch like every episode of Pokemon. They also have a couple games that are on like free on like Xbox or PlayStation. Oh, personal foul unnecessary roughness on the first one when he shoved down AJ Brown. Okay. Okay. Hey, no, you can't get stand in the fucking pocket, dummy. It's right there, Von Miller comes in. Yeah, Fred Floyd, you have Aaron Donald, and now you have Von Miller coming in. Oh, God. Watch out. If you have a scrambling quarterback, you're good. Then they could get on the like if you have Russell Wilson, you have Trey Lance, you have Kyle Murray, you have Justin Fields, you have Jackson, you have who else? That's it. Jalen Hurts. They can get out of the pocket quickly and run. Yeah, McNichols, get yards! I don't care about the first down, you. Well, I do care about the first down, but I like Jeremy McNichols. I don't have time. Trying to get the ball second half. They didn't do what they wanted to do. When they got that break, I'll be back after half. See you guys. Hey guys, I was watching a TikTok and then I just like didn't look up and the game was started. But Rams are just running the football. The Titans are running the football right now. Let's see if they added any games to the SNES and NES on the Switch. If they did, then maybe I'll play some games. I know guys doing the winter break and stuff. For Thanksgiving break, I'll just play some. No, Thanksgiving break I'm busy. I'm going to some basketball games, stream basketball because of the tournaments. Not really anything. I like SNES because it's like NES is way back in the day. SNES is kind of like my type. Was he man? I thought that was early. Oh, I didn't call flag on that. Wow. Wow. Got that off for the Titans. Third down, and AJ Brown could catch that for a first down. So now it's fourth down and 4 for the Titans and a punting. That's almost. Or it's at 25 yard right now. On the move. Jefferson's on the move now, Van Jefferson. And now the Rams are doing their thing like they always do. Flag on the play. And couldn't get to Van Jefferson there. That's it. Oh, child play another defense. Okay, let me check. I gotta check NCAA basketball in 1992 and see. Oh, play on the play. Oh, I had this game. Okay, I had this game. I'm going to, after this game, I'm gonna go test it out. Because I want to stream computer plus computer on older NCAA games on the channel, guys. Like I want to do NCAA basketball on like whatever. Hands offense, 103 yards to go, 0-0, 46 yards to go, 104, 7 push yards to go, 0-3, and I don't know what the other one was. Well, Tennessee is winning 21-3, but AJ Browning's not doing anything. I was like, thank God. I don't want to have AJ Brown go off and then, or Higby go off and then, oh, I lose fantasy. I still have 4 Bears guys to go. I have the best defense, best kicker, and Robinson and Kerr, but still to go tomorrow. I'm gonna win. Don't they got the 5 now? That's the offense on the offense. Nope. So that NCAA basketball game is going to do, if I could do computer versus computer and there's teams I want to do, I'll be going to pick teams and want to do that as a season. I'll test it out after this. Running Jefferson back at the end zone. Van Jefferson couldn't get to him and almost got picked, but then good point. Let me add. Let me see. I think Prestige in Vanguard already, but he played all day yesterday, and all day today basically. So basically, yeah, I didn't play it all today. I watched TV today. I watched football all day today. Yesterday, I watched college football. Went to a college football game, and I played a little bit. On bounce, touchdown, Higby, but yeah, bounce it came back in. Not good for me. Only reason why that's not good for me is if he gets one more touchdown, when he goes yards, lots of yards, and then I'm gonna lose fantasy because if he gets a lot, like 100+ yards, oh, can't play this because it's. Yep. I'm doing a test here to see if the NCAA basketball game's good. If it is, then starting tomorrow or tomorrow or Tuesday, I can stream a little bit of this before I stream college. Let's see here. Where's the game? So I'll stream this, and then I'm gonna see if they have the teams in it. I know they're gonna have like all the good teams. Let me turn it down a little. Oh, I forgot. This is like a conference thing. They have the ACC. They have the Big East. They have the SWAC, the Big 8. That's the Big 12, and then they have the SEC. They don't have some teams in here. Let me see if there's any other college basketball games on SNES. Let's see if I have College Slam. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know. I forgot what I'm gonna do. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's what it is so far. And that game's going in for a field goal here. Yep, 21-6. Let's see if there's any teams in this game. So you got it for the ACC in this basketball game. Clemson, Duke, Georgia Tech, Michigan. I think it's Maryland. I don't even know if it's Maryland or Michigan. I don't even know. UNC, North Carolina, North Carolina, North Carolina State, Virginia, and Wake Forest. Big East, you got Boston College, UConn, Butler. I think it's Butler, Pitt. No, Georgetown, Pitt, Providence, St. Joe's. I don't know what this team is. Some of these teams I don't even know half their teams. That's not good if I don't know half the teams in this game. There's another game I want to try to download to see. Huh. What's this game? It's Super Ice Hockey. Okay. We also may stream guys on the channel, do like NHL 97, 95, we'll do NBA live on those games. You just do that. We may, I don't know if we're gonna do it or not. I say I want to do it, then when I actually get to doing it, I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it. They're short. Or I only won fantasy. Take Fantasy at 7.3 and Brown at 6.6. I only won. Because Marquis Harbour got me 20 points today. Johnston got me 31. Jonathan got me 34. Uzama got me 6. I should have put in Joe Kittle got me 20. Sanders got me 10. And then I still have Herbert, Robinson, Bears defense, and Tylo Santos. 5:34 left in the third, and the Rams are getting the football. The Blackhawks next game. At home against Pittsburgh. You know what? I'm gonna stream probably tonight after this game's over. I may shove out a Manning game, guys, on the channel. I don't know if I want to do Manning 93, Manning 95, Manning 96, 97, 94. I'm gonna do 96. Then I'll stream Manning 96 on the channel. We'll do the Bears, Pittsburgh, we'll go through the whole season, and then I'll just go back and do the other games. There we go, okay, we're good. Yeah, switch one of my missing goes. It gets he's short by 2 yards. I think tonight I'm gonna play some Vanguard. I was having fun playing free for all before I got off and I just I go downstairs, wash my dog, my pants went out. They went to I think Darwin Furniture, and we got a new kitchen table and chairs. I'll play some Vanguard tonight. I'll stream. I think Madden or NBA or something. I think I'll stream Madden 95. Actually, no, I'm gonna download, if I still have the thing for it, I'm gonna download the NCAA basketball games and test them all out, and whatever one I find I like, and that's the teams, then I'll do that one. Oh, too high. A college slam I wanna try NCAA Final Four. I wanna try Bill Walsh, no, not that one. Yeah, I wanna try college slam. It has like a slam, like a basketball with like a face eating a, with like a mouth that's eating a basket, it's eating the net. I wanna try that game. See if I have the actual ROM, like site that I need to use to download it. If I do, then we'll download it. If I don't, I have to re-download it again and get it. I don't remember if I have the ROM. Short. 4th down for the Rams. I don't know. I gotta probably go to mine. First down. Nice. About a minute 40 left in the 3rd quarter. Need a haircut. I don't know what this website is called. The thing that you can download ROM for free. I have it. Yeah, look at my phone and see. And Stafford gets sacked. 4th down now for the Rams. Found it. Get out the site for it. Okay. There I have it. The end of the third quarter, it is Lambs. I mean, not Lambs. It is Tennessee up 21-6. I'm gonna download a couple games on my for ROM. Test out to see if they're good for college basketball. If they're good, they have a lot of teams in it. Cause like the one I played, NCAA basketball, that one has a couple teams. And doesn't have like, it doesn't have a lot of Big Ten teams. Doesn't have a lot of Pac-12 teams. And it's kind of weird. I'm gonna download it right now. I'm gonna test it out right now. Works. If it's a good one, we'll play it. If it's a shitty one, then we're not gonna play it, and then that's it. Can you believe it's not burning? No. I got to do homework after this. Over. I'm doing my homework. It won't take me long at all to do the homework assignment. Really, all I gotta do. That's records in FC's. Cardinals 8-1, Rams 7-1, Packers 7-2, Buccaneers and Cowboys 7-2. And the best records in the AFC: 6-2, Tennessee and Ravens, 5-3, Bills and Chargers and Raiders. "54-yard field goal from Matt Gay. Good. 21-9. Keep going up because I had that one game mode. That's what it's called. It's the predictor. Yeah, that's what it's called, predictor. And I had the Rams, and then I think I had Tennessee win by 4 to 5 points or something like that. Like that college slam game, it could be a really good game, but then the only thing that's gonna be shitty about the game is it could be really good with the teams. Like, oh my god, there's so many good teams. But then there could be like the gameplay could look really shitty, and it could be like, well, the gameplay sucks, but there's a lot of good teams on it, but the gameplay sucks. If I didn't drop James Conner, I wouldn't have. I had James Conner. I had him, I think, for the Packer game, the game week before, I think, against the Packer game. And he did shit. I think I didn't start James Conner for the Packer game. I had him on my team, and he did shit. He did good. 2 touchdowns, and I'm like, come on. And I had him out for another game because I needed a running back, and then he didn't do nothing. The Rams logo works awesome. I like the Rams logo, but then when they had in the stadium, they had to change it for some reason. Hoping this College Slam game is good. If it is, then I'm just gonna stream this tonight, guys. Some games, play some, watch that NFL Game Day at night final. Watch that through. Watch Sports Center and go to bed. And wake up. I'll make all my thumbnails. I'll grind out. Yeah, I think I played this College Slam game before. When I had this, if this was the one, this head to head season matchup, tournament time, and semifinals. So I could do tournament. Oh, so we could do computer versus computer. Okay, so I'll just take team one. Then the computers on all my team. I don't know if this is like. Oh, okay, hold on. I see there's any other team in this game. Oh, cool. Kansas is picked. I can just pick Michigan State and be done. Oh, not a lot of teams. Michigan State's in the game. Northwestern's not in the game. Illinois is in the game. Oh, is this like NBA Jam colleges? They're not gonna do this then. Yep. Yep. The College Slam is a good game, but it's basically with college teams, like NBA Jam, but with college teams. So, I'm not gonna do college basketball. I kind of want to do college basketball. There's still a good college basketball game to do. NCAA basketball is really good, but you know it's funny. It's not in the game. Not a lot of teams. I may see if I could get the NCAA no, Final Four SNES. And the Final Four one, I'll try that one out and see how it is. If it's not that good, then I will just. Julio Jones on the move. Then tonight I'll just stream some games tonight. I'll play some Vanguard tonight. And then grind that out and then go from there. Okay, I'll keep the game. Just in case I want to play with my friends. Like, hey, I want to play college basketball. Um, and a Jeopardy game I can download. False start on the Titans. Everyone felt the Rams were going to win this game by like a big margin. Everyone's happy they got Aaron Donald. Not happy they got Von Miller. And losing their best player in Doug Henry. They're like, well, you lost your best player. So Rams got a second pick today. 2013 now for the Tennessee Titans. Now Rams have the football. And I'm seeing if this NCAA Final Four game is good. Okay, so far we're gonna go back to the. Oh, this is a good one. Because it has Alabama, Arizona, BYU, Boston College, California, Cincinnati, Clemson, Connecticut, UConn, DePaul, Duke, Florida, Florida State, Georgetown, Georgia, Georgia Tech, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kansas State, Kentucky, Louisville, Marquette, Maryland, Massachusetts, Memphis, Miami, Michigan, Michigan State, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Mexico State, North Carolina State, Notre Dame, Ohio State. The only team that's not in this game is Northwestern. Well, Northwestern's not a good team anyways. Ohio State, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Penn State, Pitt, Providence, Purdue, Rutgers, Seton Hall, South Carolina, St. John's, Stanford, Syracuse, Temple, Tennessee, Texas, UCLA, UNLV, USC, UTEP, Utah, Vanderbilt, Villanova, Virginia, Wake Forest, Washington, Wisconsin, and that's it. There's a lot of good teams in this game. Oh, Sean White is back. I guess we're gonna check two teams that are playing. I'm not gonna do Michigan State or Kansas because if they have the logo on the court, I'm gonna probably do. Let's see. What am I trying to do? Texting me. Oh, Stafford's going deep. And no one. Oh, let's check out football here. Let's see. Basketball sign. I don't think what guys in. Let me see. Oh, one on the offense. What? Oh, Andrew Whitworth, sad one. Yeah, all guys I've been in this game are going to Oregon State. Wow. Oh. Once it's on the move. Wow, this Cooping State team plays a lot of games. Like, really, really quick. Like, if you're a Cooping State fan, college basketball, you can see this team a lot. 11-9 this Tuesday at Lido, Chicago. Then 11-10 at DePaul. Then 11-12 at Lido. 11-13 at UConn. 11-15 at UNC Greensboro. 11-17 at Loyola Maryland. At home against Loyola Maryland. Then 11-19 at Virginia. 11-22 at Cleveland State. 11-23 at Sensum. I don't say the team. And then after the 11-27 at East Carolina. 12-1, 12-3. They play St. Bonaventure at and then at Cornell. And then they have like a. Their schedule's like really quick. Higbee drops it. And 4th and 1. Didn't get it. Rams didn't get it. Now Stafford is got down. I think Stafford's hurt now. Damn, this guy has over 200 hats. Okay, I gotta see what teams I want to do this week. I gotta see DePaul's schedule. Well, DePaul plays Cooping State, Central Michigan, and Rutgers. If Rutgers is in the game, we could do Rutgers, DePaul. Yeah, Rutgers in the game, so we do Rutgers, DePaul. That's Mark Andrews. He doesn't even use them. Mark Andrews didn't do anything today. Don't even know if I want him. Oh, is that what a pitch? Huh? Better than getting sacked. Not a flag. No, not a roughing the passer. Two roughing passers in a row. My plan is to take this with George Kittle and Emmanuel Sanders for Mark Andrews. And I'm just going to not go for Mark Andrews and keep George Kittle. Because they already had their bye week. It was only the Jets beat the Titans this year. If my friend doesn't take Emmanuel Sanders and Kittle for Mark Andrews, then I'm just going to keep Kittle and go from there. He may do this because Kittle is Kittle. I don't want to do it because then I could have a variety of different players. The Ravens didn't go on the bye week yet. I mean, Ravens did. Ravens when he was on the bye week, sorry. I need to run Randall more. What's this? I don't even know. Should I trade George Kittle? I don't want to. Mark Andrews has been not doing that good right now, and he may be hurt. He got hurt during the Ravens game. If he's out, I'm fucked. I could do Tim McLaurin, the Uzama and some other guy for him. Rondell Moore's not that bad of a player. Let me just go to his stats quickly. Rondell Moore I could just drop after. No. Tim McCoy and Kittle for Elijah Mitchell. Cause I need another running back when the Bears going to buy. And Mark Andrews. But actually I want Kittle. I kinda want Kittle now. Can't do the trade. Can't do the trade, dude, I'm sorry. Cancel my trade. I'm gonna review his trade. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna give him another trade. And if I was gonna drop Corey Davis. He isn't that shit. I thought Corey Davis would do something because he's on the Jets, and it's like, okay, Jets will be decent. No. I can't drop anyone. Basically, the Bears and the Bengals are on the bye week, so I need a tight end. I put Mark Ingram in, but I really want. Hmm. I don't even need Mark Andrews. I could do a Tim McCoy and Uzama or something for Elijah Mitchell. Need another running back. 28-9, so I didn't know what the score was. You know what? What I'm doing, I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna stream anything. I'm not gonna do those video game stuff I was thinking of doing. Probably gonna play a little bit of Vanguard tonight, maybe. I don't know if I want to. Tired. No. Kinda tired. Bad side. I'm not making thumbnails. And downstairs because they're starting to. There's a main road when you get out of my cul-de-sac, and they're gonna be doing stuff with that. So I want to see what they're doing, stuff like that. I wanted Mark Andrews because I know how long George Kittle will be on the IR. Now George Kittle's back, he got 20 plus points. Like I can't trade George Kittle away. So I'm gonna keep George Kittle. I'm not gonna trade him away. I don't care for. Mark Andrews right now anymore because I got George Kittle. So minute one is 28-9 Tennessee. Hey, 2 minute one guys, I'm kind of getting like that right now. Longest down now for the Rams. Rams have a David Long Jr. and the Rams have David Long Jr. First time ever. There is only one just taught. Sikorsky taught. Great name though. I forgot to. Yeah, I once forgetting that Tannehill played in Miami. One more time he was really bad and he drafted Max Mariota and then everyone thought Max Mariota be the answer. It's like everyone's like, oh, James Winston's the Bucks answers. Oh, John Woods would be the Jags answer. Oh, maybe. We get weapons and we get a competent head coach. Oh, Miles not a NFL coach. Nice throwing. As he takes a second time out. Minute 20 left in the game. 37 seconds left in the game. No touchdown for the Rams, but there's a penalty. There's a penalty. Up by Mitchell, but it's nice and feeling. One of them defense. Okay. Garbage time. They scored this touchdown. You know, go. Oh, I'll give them up. Again, like always. Okay. But guys, that's the end of the stream. Guys, joined. Tennessee wins 28-16. No one would have thought Tennessee would have won. Not gonna head off here just yet. I'm gonna wait to see who is the player of the games, and then I'm gonna end off here. End it, and whoever gets game balls, then I'm gonna end it, and then I'm gonna hit the bed. I'm kind of getting tired. Tennessee wins 28-16. It's the last year I'm doing, guys, till Tuesday. College basketball starts. I'm doing the Bulls. Nets game. Not at the Bulls, but I'm not doing play-to-play. And I'm also doing the Bears at Pittsburgh, but I'm not doing play-to-play. I'm just going to be doing a game cast of it. And then Tuesday, we're doing 2 streams. Doing Michigan State against Kansas in the State Farm Classic, Champions Classic, and then after that game, we'll take a little break, and then we're going to stream NIU at Washington on Pac-12 Network. I don't have Pac-12 Network, but it's a free app you can get in the App Store that has all the Pac-12, Washington, all the Pac-12s on there, Washington, California. Does it have Arizona? I think it does, I don't remember. But you can go on there, you can watch all the games from Pac-12 Network on there. That's what I'm going to watch all my shows. So I'm going to watch the Cal game, the Washington one. I'm just going to stream it off the TV and watch it on there. I'm going to watch the Washington game tomorrow on Tuesday. Nothing else on it. If there's no other games on TV. No. Come on. My TV's broken. Fuck. 3 sacks, 1 caught by Ken, and 4 caught by Curtis for Simmons, Kevin Byard, pick, 3 tackles, and then Rico Tree had a half a sack and 1 caught by Curry. No offensive players got. I mean, there's gonna be any basketball on Tuesday afternoon? There's not. No. I don't think there's any college basketball during the day on Tuesday. I know Washington plays on Pac-12 Network, Washington State, and then Cal plays right after, and I'm streaming that game. Not play those. I'm gonna watch both those games. Yeah, I'm gonna watch one of the games on my big TV because my brother will be home then after that game. And the Cal game will start. The Cal game's over. I'm gonna do Michigan State game. I'm gonna do one about the Michigan State game, and then I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'll be doing a game cast, half an on. I'll be watching the game. I'm doing NIU Washington, and then that'll be it. Wednesday, I'm doing the Bulls game, or I may do some college basketball. I don't know yet. Let me check quickly. Wednesday. Check Wednesday. Wednesday, I could stream Northern Alabama, Mississippi State, or Cooping State, DePaul. I may do Mississippi State's game. Because there's one guy, Rocket Watts, is on the team. I like him. Thursday, we're streaming Baltimore, Miami, and I'm also streaming Northern Colorado, Hawaii. We're just doing Gamecast for that one. And we may do a couple other games too. Like I may stream. No, that's it. That's it. That's the only 2 games we're gonna do. Friday is a lot of games. Eastern Illinois, Illinois State, Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan, Michigan State, NIU, Indiana. I don't know, Clover, I don't know, against Western Illinois. Streaming 12 games. I'm gonna call if I get home in time. Maybe Bulls at Golden State, maybe. If not, I may call SMU Oregon at 11 p.m. Eastern. But I don't know if I want to call that game because I may be tired after the basketball games I go to. And there's one other thing I may be tired for. I had to wake up and leave early to go to my college football game Saturday because it's Veterans Day week and weekend. And we're playing a military school called Georgia Military. So we don't know if they're gonna. I only seen them play once before, but I went to the game. I don't remember what they did. And they may do something before the game. Halftime, I don't know what they're gonna do before the game. So and I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of people at the game. Maybe because Georgia Military is good school. And it's Veterans Day weekend, so they may have like people from our school, a lot of people from there coming to watch. Yeah, there is a lot of people. I want to get there and get my seat. There's always one spot I like sitting. So, and then I gotta film a little bit. So, depends on how I feel after the. I'm gonna do a lot of Pac-12 games, Mountain West games, and stuff like that because the reason why I do a lot of those games is because of not a lot of people have Pac-12 Network. Mountain West, you have to watch them on the Mountain West app or Mountain West like app or online. Free. A lot of stuff is online for free. So there's gonna be a lot of like and Pac-12. I like I like this time of year. I like the college basketball tournaments that they have preseason tournaments. We really those tournaments. And I also like the non-conference games. Those are cool. I like the non-conference. Like for football, I like the non-conference games, and then the bowl games mostly. College basketball, I like all the tournaments, and I think the tournaments start. Let me check one thing quickly. Then I was gonna think here what's gonna be on next. That's Sunday. My fucking TV's going berserk. Like every time I click the thing, it's going black screen, and it's like I want to watch fucking yes, 2 news. I want to watch NFL Game Day Final. See all the highlights again. Talk about them. That's it. Let me check what's next Sunday. I don't want to do Chiefs at the Raiders. I'm gonna stream the game. Does any couch for? Oh, let's stream the Bulls game. Let's stream the Bulls game next week. Bulls at Clippers at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll go stream that game. Let's stream the football game. I don't want to do Chiefs at Raiders because I don't like I don't like those teams. I don't want to see a Raiders game again, and I want to see. I saw the Raiders, the Bears, the Ravens, and they were on I think national TV when they played I think the Chargers on Monday night. So they won 2 Monday night games in the Bears. I saw them 3 times. Chiefs. They won against the Ravens. They were on against the Giants that I watched. They were on against the Packers that I watched. Like I've seen a lot of Chiefs and Raiders. I don't want to see them again. Let me see if there's any like college game I can call. Like 7:30. Jump into the Bulls game right now. Nope. Only games I would stream on that day. College football. Next Sunday will be Florida State. And that's basically all. Yep. Bears are off this. But on Sunday is gonna be like a slow stream day. There's nothing really on. We're gonna stream Florida State. Florida State. The Raiders Chiefs game, and I'm gonna do play the Bulls at the Clippers. Because the 13th, the Bulls play. No, sorry, on Monday they play. Yep. I will do Rams San Francisco. It's a good game. Oh, he did the radio. So Maurice Jones-Drew does the Rams broadcast for radio. So Maurice Jones-Drew was a Ram. He's calling the East, or something. They have like ESPN radio, and like the broadcast, like national broadcast. You got your, then you got your team broadcast. You got the Tennessee radio team. You got the Rams radio team. Maurice Jones-Drew's on the radio team, and he does TV for preseason games. Like when they call games, it's just like a net. Like the Bulls and the league calls the Bears. Comes in Chicago because he does the Bulls. He calls all the Bears games. So there's a lot of games I want to stream. November 17th. I want to stream Michigan State Butler at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern. And actually, no, there's not a lot of stuff I want to stream. I don't think we're going to do that day. Michigan State Butler at 7 p.m. Eastern. Then at 10 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to call the Bulls Portland game. And I'm going to watch the Blackhawks game at Seattle. First time Blackhawks are playing Seattle. So, this week, what we're calling, guys, this week. Tomorrow, nothing. Tuesday, I'm going to check Tuesday's basketball games quickly. When is the first time they're starting? The first games that start college football season, 3 p.m. Eastern, some D2 or D3 school plays Manhattan, Jaspers. And then Elkhorn plays Washington State. I may not watch that game. But on 4:30 p.m. Eastern, Mount St. Mary's plays Nova. Nova on Fox Sports 1. I'm going to watch that game on TV. But I will watch like the first half or so. I can watch the whole game almost of the Washington State. On my TV, it's gonna see if I can take my dad's old iPhone 6S 6S, and I can just like screen mirror to my dad's TV and watch it. Wednesday, I gotta check what's on Wednesday. I got a dentist appointment at like 3 p.m. Eastern, and then I gotta film. So I don't know if I'm gonna go to my school and film. I don't know, cause I gotta do like a stand up. I don't know if we're gonna go Wednesday. Like leave like at like 1 o'clock, go to school and then go into the dentist, or go to the dentist first and go to school quickly. Or I may go Thursday only. Leave early Thursday. Have everything edited out. Leave early like hour early before I have to go to school. Go film quickly. I just stand there and have like my hair. Your party, I'll just film like, oh guys, I'm at COD at my college filming. I just do that. So here, let me quickly check what thoughts. Nothing. What you guys would watch Wednesday would be before Michigan. 6:30 p.m. Thursday, the only game that starts early is the Air Force San Diego game. So you know, the only thing you need to do is have everything filmed on my phone. Finish. All I gotta do is just stand up at the. I don't know if I'm gonna go in or I'm gonna stand outside. Film, post, export it, and then just save it. So I may leave at like 11, 12:50 p.m. Eastern, or 12, and then just get there, film, post it, and then just save it and export it, download it on YouTube, upload to YouTube. I already have everything filmed. Finish. What I gotta do is just end it out. End it. That's I'll be for stream. I'll be back on Tuesday to 2 college basketball games, and then Wednesday I'm doing 1 college basketball game. Calling that play. Thursday I'm calling the NFL Ravens at Miami. Friday I'm not calling anything because I gotta go to my college. No, if I'm going to the men's game, they call the first half of the women's game. No. I may go to a little bit of the women's game if my friend can go. If not, I'm gonna go get there for the. I'll leave at like 7 p.m. Eastern, or I'll leave at like no. I'll leave at like I'll call maybe the first half of the game or whatever, or not. I'll just won't do anything on Friday. Saturday I'm not gonna call anything. I gotta go to my college football team's game. I gotta go out to dinner with my dad's. come home. I'll go give it night. Yeah, and then Sunday I'm gonna call Bulls at Clippers. See you guys. But have a great night. Tennessee beats the Lambs 28-16. Peace.